the launch of Falcon 9 on the most recent Starlink mission had to be postponed twice, the second time due to an elevated risk of first-stage landing failure. On the third attempt, however, it was ultimately successful on April 27th. Although it may not seem like it, you are looking at the launch pad where the Falcon 9 launch vehicle stands ready for liftoff. It is a common occurrence at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Despite the dense fog, Falcon 9 ignited its 9 Merlin rocket engines at 1340 Universal Time on April 27.
Starlink 3-5, go Falcon, go Starlink. Vehicle is pitching downrange.
The payload of the Starlink 3-5 mission comprised of 46 1.5 generation Starlink communications satellites, each weighing 309 kilograms and equipped with a laser terminal for inter-satellite data transmission. One may question why the Falcon 9 was only carrying 46 satellites this time, when it can typically carry more than 50. A variety of factors influence the number of Starlink satellites launched on each mission, the most significant being the target orbit. In this case, the orbit altitude tends to be consistent for all missions, approximately 300 kilometers. The distinction, however, is the inclination of the orbit. The current batch of satellites was heading for a polar orbit that is inclined at 97.66 degrees to the equator. When flying into polar orbit, the launching rocket cannot benefit from the Earth's rotation, thus reducing its payload capacity in comparison to an orbit at the same altitude, but with less inclination relative to the equator. This mission also included an attempt to recover the first stage of the Falcon 9. While the second stage with the satellites was heading towards orbit, the first stage endeavored to land on the "Of Course I Still Love You" autonomous drone ship. As you can see for yourselves, it achieved success on its 13th mission. For further spaceflight coverage, you may refer to our Twitter feed, where we frequently share a variety of current space exploration trivia, the link of which can be found in the video description.